In the shadowy corridors of the boarding school, where light from individual lamps cast ominous shadows, my youth turned into a nightmare. I, a boy of 12, entered this educational institution with hopes of knowledge and friendship, but soon realized that there was something inexplicable, something sinister and otherworldly lurking within. Located far from civilization, this boarding school had a dubious reputation among the locals. They whispered of a curse upon this place, of it being a site where sick animals and deceased were once burned. Such tales sent shivers down my spine, but our childish curiosity overcame our fears. Several of us were visited by strange visions and ghastly nightmares. One night, as I lay in bed, I woke up with a sense of impending doom. Glancing at my alarm clock, I saw it was midnight, and everything around me was shrouded in darkness. Deciding I needed to use the restroom, I cautiously stepped out of my room. Every step felt heavy, as if something unseen was constricting my lungs. Cold air streamed through the corridors, as if ghosts of the past were reclaiming their lost lives. But the most terrifying moment came when I reached the bathroom. In the mirror, I saw the face of a girl, pale and covered in dirt. Her eyes were empty, devoid of life, and I felt fear consume me entirely. I screamed and turned around, but there was no one there, only the cold wind whispering something incomprehensible. I rushed out of the bathroom, not looking back, and darted back to my room, where I barricaded myself in my bed, trying to forget what I had seen. From that day on, the visions haunted me. I saw shadows moving along the walls, heard whispers in the darkness, and felt unseen eyes upon me. Other students also shared their own terrifying encounters, and soon an atmosphere of horror and unease pervaded the boarding school. One day, while spending time in the library, I stumbled upon an old book about the local history. It spoke of a pit that once stood where the boarding school now stood. In that pit, those who died from unknown illnesses were burned to prevent the spread of infection. But as I flipped through the pages further, my gaze caught a mysterious entry about a ritual conducted here in the past, in an attempt to exorcise the evil spirits lingering from those dark times. Fear gripped me once again. I realized that what we were experiencing was no coincidence. It was something ancient, something sinister, that hadn't died with the past but lived here and now, feeding on our fear and despair. We, the children of the boarding school, became the sole witnesses of this evil. But we did not give up. We united to confront this evil, to drive it out of our home. With each passing day, our strength grew, and eventually we managed to banish the dark forces that had engulfed our school. But even after that, I remained with a lingering sense of unease, knowing that this evil had not left us for good. It continues to watch us from the shadows, waiting for its moment to return and sow chaos and fear once more.